What if the dua you whisper in these final days of December becomes the moment everything shifts for you? What if the answer you've been waiting for is closer than you think? December isn't just the end of a calendar. It's a window Allah places before you, a moment that could rewrite your tomorrow. Stay with me, because what you're about to hear might be the reminder your heart has been searching for. As December reaches its final days, many hearts begin to think. Some look back with quiet regret. Others hold on to a little hope. Some feel confused about where life is heading, and some feel the pressure of everything they couldn't achieve. Let me ask you, did this year unfold the way you hoped? Were there moments where you felt lost, unsure of what to do next? Have you ever wished Allah could give you a fresh start, a clean page, a chance to begin again? Because today, we're talking about the dua that can change the way you end this year, and the way you begin the next. There was a young man who reached December feeling completely drained. It wasn't one big problem. It was everything slowly weighing on him throughout the year. Plans he thought would succeed never moved forward. Goals he hoped to reach kept slipping away. Little by little, he stopped making dua. He told himself, "I'll try again later," but later never came. And by the time December arrived, he felt like the year had passed him by. Most nights he would sit alone, thinking about how different things could have been. He wondered why his heart felt far from Allah, even though deep down, he missed that closeness. He wanted to reconnect, he just didn't know where to start. One night, near the end of December, something unexpected reached him. A reminder, simple, quiet, but powerful. It wasn't planned, he wasn't even looking for it. But that moment paused him. It stirred something in him he hadn't felt in a long time. A small spark, a thought, a pull toward Allah that he couldn't ignore. As he listened, his eyes shifted, his heart softened, and for the first time in months he felt like maybe, just maybe, Allah still had something waiting for him. He didn't know it yet, but that moment was about to lead him down a path he never expected, and this is where everything changed. December? For many people, it's simply the last page of a calendar. But spiritually, it carries a meaning far deeper than most realize. It's a month that quietly invites you to look back, to reflect, to understand where your heart has been and where it wants to be. It's the time when a person finally admits what they've been avoiding all year. The mistakes they didn't fix, the prayers they delayed, the goals they pushed aside, the moments they wished they handled differently. And yet, even with all of that, Allah's door never closes. The Quran reminds us again and again that Allah welcomes the one who returns, even if they return after a long pause, even if their heart feels heavy, even if their steps are slow. Allah is close to those who feel broken. He hears the one who whispers from a tired heart. He sees the person who wants to come back but doesn't know how. He knows the one who feels ashamed, the one who feels uncertain, the one who feels late. But here's what many people don't realize. Endings matter to Allah. Because an ending can erase what came before it. An ending can rewrite your direction. An ending can be the moment you finally choose Allah with sincerity. And when a person ends their year with a heart turned toward Him, Allah opens a beginning they never expected. Many people look at dua as something small, something simple, something they can delay until they feel ready. But the truth is, most people underestimate its power because of what's happening inside them emotionally. Some feel unworthy. They tell themselves, "Why would Allah answer me after everything I've done?" Others feel tired. Life has pushed them so much that even raising their hands feels heavy. And then there are those who think an entire year of mistakes, disappointments, and missed opportunities cannot be repaired with one sincere moment. But the Messenger of Allah taught us, when a person calls upon Allah with sincerity, Allah responds in ways beyond what they imagine. Not always instantly. Not always in the exact form they expect, but always with wisdom, mercy, and care. Think about that. The one who created everything, the one who knows your fears, your hopes, your hidden thoughts, He listens to you personally when you call. Let that sink in. You may feel small, your voice may shake, your words may be simple, but your dua reaches the Lord who never turns away a heart that comes to Him honestly. And this is why dua can change a year, because dua changes you. It shifts your intention, your direction, your hope. It reminds you that even if you feel drained, even if you feel late, Allah has never left you behind. The first dua of December is the dua of return. Ya Allah, bring me back to you. There is no dua more powerful than the plea of someone who wants to come close to Allah again. It is the cry of a heart that remembers where it truly belongs. And every person, no matter who they are, has moments when they drift, when they lose focus, when life pulls them in a direction they never planned. Even some of the companions faced moments like this. There was one who made mistakes, real mistakes, yet he always came back. He never allowed shame or fear to stop him from returning. And every time he returned, Allah lifted him again, not because he was perfect, but because he never gave up on coming back to his Lord. This is the beauty of turning to Allah. His door does not shut. It doesn't matter how long it's been, how far you've gone, or how heavy your heart feels. Allah welcomes the one who comes back, again and again and again. And sometimes, all Allah wants is one sincere step from you. One moment where you whisper, Ya Allah, I've been away, but I want to return. That single moment can open a path you didn't expect. A path back to peace, back to clarity, back to Him. The second dua of December is the dua of forgiveness. Ya Allah, forgive me, and make the coming year better than the one I just lived. There is something deeply comforting about this dua. It reminds you that no matter what happened in the past months, Allah still invites you to start fresh. The Quran teaches us that Allah loves those who return to Him again and again, not just once. Not just when life is easy, but even when they've stumbled more than they can count. Think about the one who wasted their entire year, telling themselves they would change tomorrow, only to watch the days pass. Allah still welcomes them. Think about the one whose heart broke this year, someone who lost a relationship, a friendship, a dream. Allah still welcomes them. Think about the one who feels like they lost themselves, who doesn't even recognize who they became. Allah still welcomes them, because forgiveness is not about being perfect, it's about having the courage to return. So ask Him. Even if your voice is shaky, ask Him again, even if you feel unworthy. Ask Him again, even if you've been here before. Ask Him again and again and again. Every time you ask, Allah hears you. Every time you turn to Him, He draws you closer. And every sincere plea paves the way for a year filled with mercy you never expected. There is a special kind of dua, a dua that carries a weight people often overlook, the dua no one hears except you and Allah. Secret duas are beloved. They are made without an audience, without a script, without anyone knowing what your heart is asking for. They come from a place that is raw, honest, and free from anything but sincerity. There was a person who felt like nothing in their life was moving forward. They didn't talk about their struggles, they didn't share their worries, they kept everything inside. But every night, just before sleeping, they whispered one small dua, quietly. So quietly that even they sometimes wondered if their voice reached their own ears. They asked Allah for ease, nothing long, nothing complicated, just ease. Weeks passed, months passed, life still felt heavy. Until one day, things began to shift, little changes at first, doors opening slowly, opportunities appearing in ways they never expected. And they realized something. Every quiet plea they made was heard, every tear, every whisper, every moment of sincerity, none of it was ignored. This is the part most people forget. Allah knows the dua you never write down. He knows the one you can't express properly. He knows the one you carry in your chest because you don't know how to say it out loud. And sometimes, the dua you tell no one about becomes the dua Allah answers in a way that leaves you speechless. The third dua of December is the dua of guidance. Ya Allah, guide my heart, guide my steps, guide my decisions. Life often leaves us standing at crossroads, unsure which way to go. We face choices that feel heavier than we can carry, decisions about friendships, about school, about family, about our own hearts. Sometimes we make the wrong turn and feel lost. Other times the right path is hidden behind uncertainty and fear. But the reminder from the Quran is clear. Allah guides those who turn to Him with sincerity. When your heart sincerely seeks His direction, when your steps are meant to follow His wisdom, you are never truly lost. Every choice becomes easier when you call upon Him. Every conflict becomes lighter when you trust Him. Every uncertainty transforms when your dua reaches Allah. So whisper this dua, silently or aloud. Ya Allah, guide me, protect me, and help me make decisions that bring me closer to you. Because when you seek guidance sincerely, even the hardest paths can become clear, even the heaviest burdens can feel lighter, and your heart begins to find peace. There are moments when your heart feels hollow, when you feel distant from Allah, when guilt weighs so heavily that even raising your hands feels impossible, and sometimes you simply don't know what to say. But this is exactly the time to turn to Him. Because emptiness is also a dua. Even when your heart is quiet, even when your voice trembles, Allah understands what your words cannot express. Silence is also a dua. Your stillness, your hesitation, your inner struggle, all of it reaches Him. All of it is heard, all of it is counted. Your tears are also a dua. Every tear that falls in honesty, every tear of longing, every tear of regret, Allah sees it. Allah knows it. And sometimes these silent prayers carry more weight than words ever could. So even when you feel too empty to speak, when your soul feels too heavy to lift, when guilt seems to block your every thought, turn to Allah anyway, because the emptiness in your heart is itself a call to Him. And the moment you allow that call, a spark begins, a spark that can light a path back to peace, to hope, to Him. The fourth dua of December is the dua of strength. Ya Allah, give me strength to face what's coming. As a new year approaches, many hearts feel fear of the unknown, fear of challenges, fear of what might come next. But the Quran reminds us, Allah does not burden a soul beyond what it can bear. Every test, every difficulty, every moment of uncertainty is within your capacity, if you trust Him. This dua asks Allah to fortify your heart, to steady your steps, and to give courage in times when your own strength feels insufficient. It reminds you that hope is not lost. It reminds you that you are never truly alone. It reminds you that the one who created you knows exactly how much you can handle. So say it sincerely, Ya Allah, grant me strength, guide me, protect me, hold me when I feel weak. You have no idea how strong Allah can make you. You have no idea how capable He can make your heart, how resilient He can make your spirit, or how He can turn your fears into confidence and your struggles into growth. The fifth and final dua of December is the dua of new beginnings. Ya Allah, write for me a new chapter filled with goodness. This dua is for anyone who wants to leave the past behind, for anyone who is ready to step into a life that feels brighter, lighter, and closer to Allah. It is the dua of transformation, of hope, of starting over, no matter how heavy the past year has been. Every mistake, every regret, every moment of despair does not have the final word. Because when you turn to Allah with sincerity, He has the power to rewrite your story. One moment of true sincerity can open doors you never imagined, can bring guidance you never expected, can fill your life with blessings you thought were lost. And here's the most powerful truth. Because Allah can rewrite everything in your favor, in a single moment. So whisper this dua from your heart. Ya Allah, give me a fresh start. Fill my days with mercy, my heart with peace, and my year with your guidance. Believe in it, trust in it, because the one who created the universe is more capable of changing your life than anyone else, in ways you cannot yet see. As the year draws to a close, remember this. The turning of a calendar does not mark the real ending. The true ending is the state of your heart. How you leave this year before stepping into the next. And here is the most important truth. Allah is not waiting to punish you. Allah is not disappointed in you. Allah is waiting to forgive you, to lift you, to guide you, and to embrace you with mercy beyond measure. So in these last days, raise your hands. Raise them with sincerity. Raise them with hope. Raise them knowing that no moment is too late, no heart is too far. Because one sincere December dua, one heartfelt call to Allah, can change everything. It can shift your direction, your mindset, your opportunities, and your peace. It can turn endings into beginnings, and darkness into light. As we come to the close of this reminder, let us reflect on the 5 December duas we've shared. The dua of return, asking Allah to bring our hearts back to Him. The dua of forgiveness, seeking mercy and a better year ahead. The dua of guidance, asking for direction in every choice and step. The dua of strength, asking Allah to fortify our hearts and spirits for what is coming. And the dua of new beginnings, asking Allah to write a fresh chapter filled with goodness. Remember, Allah has the power to change hearts and destinies. No matter what this year held, no matter how heavy your burdens, He can turn your life toward mercy, hope, and blessings. End your year with Allah, and Allah will begin your next year with you. Let us end with a simple, heartfelt dua. Ya Allah, bless our hearts, forgive our mistakes, guide our steps, strengthen us, protect us, and make the coming year the best of our lives. If this touched your heart, comment Ameen below. Share this video with someone who needs hope before the year ends. And subscribe for more Islamic reminders that bring peace, guidance, and inspiration to your soul.